with the situation in 2013 when you had been drinking and you were arrested and people were reposting your drunken mugshot on the internet and mocking you. But, how were you able to overcome all of that?
Fortunately for me, I've never been one to let things like that really get to me. This particular incident, I don't know. For me, by the time I got out of jail, it had already started. It was already all over the internet by the next following morning. And so that part, honestly, I was laughing in the moment. But, there's a lot of stuff that came with it. There was a $800,000 lawsuit that it was threatened by the family. Of course, this was right before I had signed my free agent deal. This was like a week or two before. And so I was, of course, pretty stressed out that this was going to impact me worse than I imagine it did at this point. And so it was definitely a pretty stressful time, what we opted to do, what the Browns were advising to do is kind of just, briefly address it, say I'm sorry and move on, which is what I did. But at the same time, I kind of held that in, which is why recently I felt like I should go back and really explain more of the situation and why I didn't. For me, it was good to be able to let that off my chest, man. That wasn't a representation of me, and I wanted to defend that. But of course, like you're saying, there's this world of like trolls